Hey there, Marge here from the Rose Grows in Harlem. It is July 3rd, 2026, and it is Feeding Friday. Now, I have taken a bit of a hiatus of feeding the animals because there were some pests that were getting into the bird food, but since we have had crazy weather, I think my temperature read up to about 97 degrees. Everything is either evaporating or drying up, so I want to make sure that the critters have something to eat. So I will fill up some of the bird feeders. So I'm gonna go outside, see what's salvageable past the weeds and what I can get to. I'll probably have to clear a lot of spider webs because July is the time that we start to see a lot of the spiders start to come out. They're small for right now, but I'll still have to get past them to get to where I need to go. So I'm gonna put you on the tripod outside and go with my spider tool, my handy dandy spider brush. And hopefully it's clean. Yeah, so let's go outside. All right, let's see how the door is. There's normally a spider right up here. But it looks like the rain has gotten it. But look at these weeds. Just trying to come in through the door. And this, wow, okay. Well, at least I sprayed myself with Zevo. Let's start with this thing. This is good. At least it doesn't have thorns. This is not a bramble, so that's good. Now, definitely put on bug repellent because this is quite thick. So I will set you up over here in the middle of everything. I'm sorry you have to see the mold on the house and everything else, but I do this. Okay. I guess I'll start over here. This is gonna be a bit of a cleanup Friday, I guess. Okay, so these are the two tools that I'm going to be using. My brush and I don't even know what to call this, but it's got this blade. Oh, the mosquitoes are definitely out. It's got this blade and this blade for different options. So I think I will go through there first. I don't see any spider webs at this time, but I'll just work on this area, and then when I change the camera angle, then I'll look for spider webs over there. Okay. And I got the heavy duty gloves, which are, I could probably do better, but at least they'll get me somewhere. also looking out for snakes. Not too bad. Okay, I might not have to cut them. Let's see if I can pull them out, but normally that brings out the mosquitoes. So we'll see. Try not to disturb things too much. The rake will work now. Let's see. was such a faster job. Oh, well, there's the end of that. Man, I just found something that worked. Oh, man. This is why you should take better care of your tools. Well, that'll go in the compost pile. Okay, next best thing, garden hoe and the scraper thing. Yeah, too much stuff on the ground. Potatoes. We're getting there. Okay, what a mess. So, I'm gonna fill one of these feeders, and it looks like the water has emptied out of the main channel, which is good. And I've got our tried and true feeder, which has earwigs in it, which I guess is good for the babies. Okay, so I didn't think the cleanup was going to be that quick. It wasn't quick, I sped it up, but still, it seemed quick to me. So, what are we gonna fill? What are we gonna fill? Okay, first, let's get the stuff for the squirrels. Give them some sunflower seeds. They love that. And some of this stuff. All season stuff. This stuff lasts forever. Probably just pour it in there. It also has sunflower seeds. So, ooh, try to mix it up a bit. No, that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Okay? Oh, I have to suet. So let me fill this one. This one, I will lean it against here. We'll see if I lean it this way. You've seen me refill this a bunch of times, so I'm just doing the same thing. Just refilling it. Scoop. Really convenient. You can make this out of a water bottle or any drink container. Oh, okay, well, it looks like either somebody ate through the plastic, maybe they were hungry and trying to get some more food. Oh, that I think is broken. That's unfortunate. So it's supposed to have these little things to hold it back. But someone chewed right through them. Literally chewed them off to get to the food inside. I might, oh, this one too. Look, that must be rats. Look at the teeth marks. Oh boy, this is gonna fall all over the place. Look at the teeth marks. That is a consequence I did not expect. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can put some, I don't even know what to put there. Paper? Wow, I'm gonna have to think about that. Okay, I guess one feeder it is. This is what we got for the suet. This is the high energy suet. It's got rendered beef suet, corn, white millet, oats, sunflower meal. And then this one is the berry treat. Rendered beef suet, corn, white millet, oats, and blueberries. It says refrigerate for easy removal, but our basement is fairly cool, so we will just excuse me, Mr. Spider, sorry to interrupt your place. And I think what I'll do, I'll put it down like this and then load it like that. Okay, so that's one suet. There's the other suet. Do the same thing. And this one, I can't even tell you where it is. I don't even see it anymore. It must have fallen off the other hook. Wow, I guess these things are also seasonal. Oh, this one is a little hard to get out. It's a little too hot. I don't feel bad because it's almost like mine. Oh, look how hot it is. It's like falling apart. Ooh, I'm sweating out the storm. Let's see if we can get it in there. There are squirrels throwing branches down. They're probably mad they haven't been fed in a month or so. Oh well, sorry squirrels. You're gonna get some food now. Try not to waste it. I'll probably just leave this out on the floor so that I could have some animals eat it from the floor. Okay, we'll just put that back into a cake-like shape and close it up. Okay, so that's a mess. Alright, whatever. Okay, I'll put this back up and then chat a little more about this crazy thing. I'm gonna go hang this back up, but it's not gonna be able to do much good. Ooh, okay, so the feeder is up there and it is now 86 degrees, so thank goodness I waited until it rained a bit and then the sun was behind all these clouds. So what did we learn today? If an animal is determined enough, it will chew through whatever you have. So the wood feeders so far have been the most durable when it comes to animals trying to get to the food. I love the cage idea, but our rats and other pests are too smart and they figure out how to get into the small spaces and literally lean down to eat. And I guess because they can't get to the food readily, they just chew through the plastic, and so that has to be considered. I might make cardboard inserts that mimic that, excuse my sweat, that mimic that star-shaped pattern so that the birds can still peck at it. Because if anything, if the pests get to it again, I would rather them eat the cardboard and not silicone or plastic or whatever the heck that thing is in there. But now I have the feeder out. I have ponds over here, so water is already taken care of, and there are puddles everywhere. I was able to clear a path. It's not super ideal. If I choose to do the garden cleanup, I might just start planning for the garden cleanup this weekend, because I believe it's going to be, let's see, I look at the forecast, high of 94 on Saturday, 91 on Sunday. So that's still a little too hot to be outside even before or after the sun is out. So I'll have to think about that. I may end up looking through my book of what you're supposed to plant and what time of year to see what's good to start growing in July. I think I am still good for pumpkins and other things, but given what I've been able to get through, I'm wondering if I should start seeds at all this year, just because I have to clean up the beds where they go. I have to get rid of some leaf mulch that I've let sit, and it was in containers, so now the containers have been rained in, so that's pretty much liquid gold that I have to sift through, put that in separate containers that have a cap on it, and then I'll have, you know, organic fertilizer. And then you have to, like, I think you have to dilute that like 100 to 1 or something like that. It's so powerful. Like, you should not give your plant, you should not give it to your plant straight. But yeah, so I got those guys all set up with feeding, and now we have to figure out how to tackle the rest of this. I had considered, because of the difficulty I'm having with leverage and trying to get these branches down, I was considering getting what they call a telescoping pole saw. I'm trying not to get any more equipment or any more tools, but it's difficult because I love buying new tools. But if I have some length, I might be able to get to the empress trees, especially the ones that are over there by the end of the fence. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what I dream up and what I end up getting to. And I mean, these trees, when they tell you to prune your trees in the spring or in the winter, early spring, because they will explode. You remember when I took the cuttings from my peach trees? These are now my peach trees. I know it's probably hard to see, but all of this right in the foreground, those are my peach trees, and I cut them down to like here. So those have exploded. But that's what you're supposed to do. And once autumn comes, then you trim them so that you can get the height that you want them to be at. And that, now that I'm not scared anymore, because I didn't want to ruin the trees. You don't understand how nervous I was by pruning these trees. I thought I was going to kill them. I thought I was going to do something wrong, and I just said, you know what, forget it. Let me just do it and learn from it. If I have to get new peach trees, I can find some on sale or find some, you know, what have you. But it turned out these trees are resilient, even in a grow bag. And if I move the grow bag around, I can check, because I'm pretty sure, like every other tree, it has grown through the grow bag. So if you wanted to have a container tree, it's probably better to get the plastic totes, or put like one of those rubber, you've seen them in my garden, the rubber, what are they called? They're like little tiles, like rubber tiles for the garden stones. And if you put that underneath, at least you'll have to figure out how to get around that and not be able to go through it since it's plastic. Yeah, so, but we got it up and running. The birds and other things will be able to eat some food. I have some sunflowers that were in the front, and I check that every day, and I see that the seeds are gone, which is great. That means somebody's eating them, and that's the whole point, right? Is to try to have an ecosystem that is regenerating all the time, and then I will supplement when something goes wrong, like the temperature goes really, really hot, or, you know, we're having a drought and I can get them some water, things like that. So it's all trying to keep the, I keep wanting to say economy, that's not the word. I want to keep the garden neighborhood working on its own. So thank you for watching, and next week we will see if I can get to these. Oh, you know what? That was something else I wanted to check, because these poles should come off, and it's kind of spidery right now, but I think over the weekend, once I go in, and if I do end up cleaning up some stuff, I'm gonna find out what the diameter of those poles are so that I can drill all of my my bottles, because I finally collected a bunch of bottles. So I'm gonna put a bunch of bottles over here, a bunch of bottles over here, and I'm probably gonna put some round discs right at the intersection. So this way I could prevent the squirrels from coming over, and then I'll feed them elsewhere. Now, you're not gonna be able to see it, but in other videos I did have some feeders back there, and I think what I'll end up doing is I will focus all the bird feeds over here and all the squirrel feeds back there, where they're not gonna, you know, endanger anything, and if the rats go eat it, let them eat it over there, not mess with my plants. So we'll see what happens. It's all a work in progress, and it's all a little bit learning, and you know, as you go. And this is, I started gardening like for real, maybe, I don't know, is it like 13 years now? I don't know. I'd have to look back at my very first videos when I was in my apartment was growing tomato seeds and other things, and I was so excited because I didn't take to growing when I was younger, I guess. Not as much as I am now. To me, it's fascinating. To me, it's like magic. And the fact that life is coming out of a seed, like you've got this little battery, right, that's ready to go. It has the instructions of what it wants to do. It has the energy to start off, but it still needs help to get to be its best self. And I think that's a perfect allegory to, is that the word? Or analogy. I think it's a great way to describe us because we have all the potential. Sorry, they're mosquitoes. We have all the potential that we can, that we have everything inside of us already. And we have the energy to start. But it takes everybody to work together to get you to your best self. We can't do it on our own, as much as we'd like to think. But yeah, I guess that's the easiest way to say it. Hope everybody's out there having a safe time. Be careful this weekend. If you're celebrating, then be careful. I hope you get to see family and friends, and I hope you have a good time despite everything that's going on. I hope you still find a way to resist and that you stay safe out there. I will see you in the next video, and I hope that you have a great weekend. Bye.